here tonight with you. Unfortunately, we are missing one, but we got one back. And so back from the grave, much like a warlock in springtime, Sin.
Salutations, my name is Sin, and I will be playing Pride. Fun fact about Pride, Pride celebrates Valentine's Day every year by purposely wrecking other people's dates.
Okay. And moving on, we have the always mustachioed bandit, Operator.
Right. 5% chance. Hi, I'm Hello Operator here and on the TikToks, and tonight I'll be playing Reginald, Lord of Upper Ridges and patron saint of platonic love. And fun fact about Reginald tonight, he did not always want to be a highwayman. Originally, he wanted to be a bard, but his dad uh, broke his pan flute and ran off with all their money.
So sad. Okay, well, to one of our other bards, how about we go with Dan?
Hello, hi, I'm Dan, aka Dan underscore the underscore Baker on TikTok and other social medias, other places as well. Today I will be playing Barb, the goddess of confidence. Today's Barb's fun fact today is growing up, she had a mentor who was a beauty pageant queen who taught her everything she knows and made her the confident being she is today. Her name is Trish, and she looks exactly like Reba McEntire. If my boyfriend is in chat, he'll explain that reference.
I love it. All right, and over to the always toothy, Justin.
Hello, I'm Justin, or Jaros1 on TikTok and Instagram. Fun fact about Not Pearly. His favorite candy is a jawbreaker.
Makes sense.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, and over to someone who has a fantastic new background for this episode, Round.
Yes, I am not home. This is why. I am S round D&D, and I'm playing Blanca, God of Lost Thoughts. And her favorite pastime to do on Valentine's is making people forget Valentine's. So they forget to buy flowers, and they have to buy the cheap chocolates instead. And she thinks that's kind of funny.
I love it. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. So we are missing Janders, unfortunately. He will be joining us next week. So don't worry. We're missing our our lovely person. I'm sure it'll be a totally different vibe this episode. But anyway, let's go with where we last left off. So let's see. Our party did a lot of searching. Let's see. They went into a puzzle shop, knocked over a bunch of puzzles, got a bunch of cool items, met an owl, met a lawyer, found out that Barb wasn't Barb. It was actually Evil Twin, which was fantastic. That was so much fun. And let's see, last we left, if I'm not missing anything, I believe we were headed over to the big dark tower that looks like a chess piece.
Ominous.
Okay, all
Very.
right. So you guys are heading in that direction. What are we doing before we come up to the building itself?
I think at this point, Barb is just gonna look to the group and say, "So what? Why are we heading here? No one. I kind of just woke up from being kidnapped. What's the whole deal with this chess piece thingamajig?"
Need to find the Jar of Death and the Heart of a Pure Mortal, and
Yes.
one of them is probably in there.
The jar.
Jar, yeah.
Cool.
Promiscuous X says that the Queen of Puzzles has it.
Cool. And we trust that.
Well,
I mean, really.
Okay,
Miss-
that's all the answer I
Promiscuous-
need. That's all the answer I need. Yeah.
I mean, really, what are the leads we got to go on? It is a giant puzzle piece.
It is.
That's-
yeah.
Yeah, that is valid. All
Don't
right.
know how we
Well,
missed that.
So, who is our smartest friend?
Blanca's gonna look down on her, like to her own feet.
It would not be me.
I consider myself pretty smart.
I mean, I may not be smart, but I do uh, believe that I can get the answer correct to anything if I put my mind to it.
You know what, Barb? I believe that you believe that.
That's the important part.
I'm more of a Gordian's knot type problem solver.
Um,
I think it's just you and I not for this puzzle.
yeah, I'm also kind of the hit first, ask later kind of gal.
Anyway, why do you
Blanca,
ask?
we're about to do puzzles, not. I'm now questioning what you previously said.
Puzzles, muzzles, we got this. I will lead the way.
Okay. So you all come up to what looks like a giant knight's like piece, standing high above much of the rest of the city. So there's a big horse head just kind of hanging over, and around the base you find just a wooden door, but standing kind of like adjacent to it, and right next to like a velvet rope, like one of those red velvet ropes, you see like a really tall Goliath standing there in a very nice suit as he stands there with his arms crossed and just kind of kind of looking off into the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna push Sin forward and Barb.
Hello there.
Kind of takes a look down, Oh, hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing lovely. How are you, sir?
Oh, doing not too bad, eh? What, what's you folks up to?
We have an appointment with the Queen of Puzzles.
Oh, all right then. You see him, he kind of reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a little clipboard, which would be normal size to you, and pulls out a pen. It's all regular size to you, but very small to him. Names?
Reginald, Lord of
no.
Bridges and patron of something else.
Something else? All right. All right. Yeah, sure. Rest you?
You can just tell the Queen of Puzzles that there's a party here for her.
Oh, I'm gonna need some names, unfortunately.
Reginald
You're
should
checking
be
our
fine.
names. Yeah, you're checking our names on the list.
Yeah,
Like,
checking to see if
yeah.
you're here. Hang on one second. Nope, no Reginald.
Cool. I'm gonna cast command.
Okay.
So he's gonna need to do a wisdom save.
Okay. All right. What does it need to be?
15.
Oh, just beat it. 16.
Oh, never mind.
Can
Actually,
I distract him with cutting words?
Well, you're all standing right in front of him, and you're the only ones in the street, so I don't know how distracted he could be looking at you.
No, so it's basically he has to roll a d8 and subtract that from his roll.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my hand over the clipboard. No, there's no names necessary.
He looks at his. Yeah, all right. And he kind of puts his hand out for a second, kind of.
while he's doing that, can I use my forgery kit with my invisible mage hand?
Sure.
I want to write Reginald on his clipboard.
Okay.
And Co.
Hanko, I like it. Okay. So he's already distracted doing that. So you're able to get it in there. And so you get it written on there. And you see him, he's still kind of not paying attention to his clipboard at this point, but he still has his hand out kind of.
Friend,
Hey.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Oh, my name's Quartz.
Courts.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Could you please just check your ledger again? I could have sworn we made this appointment.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
It should be Reginald with an R.
With an R.
And a G, but the G's not where you think it is. And company.
Oh, yes, you're right. I'm so sorry. It's right here. My mistake. And you see him, he kind of steps aside and he unclips the little hook thing and steps by the door. He's like, right after you. And he puts out his hand,
Thank you. And I will shake his hand.
Oh, oh, all right. See,
I
usually
put
people
I put like a silver piece in his hand.
Oh,
Say,
thank you very much. Just and you see him, he opens the door and lets you in.
I put a
My
tooth in
hand
his hand.
lingers. My hand lingers just a moment too long, and like walk in.
Oh, all right. And as you're about to walk in, you see two figures kind of squeeze out the door. One of them you actually recognize, and it is a very slender person in a lovely suit. It is your friend the lawyer coming out with someone who is covered in bandages, kind of like a full body cast as they're coming out. And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry, we'll get you all set up." Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Good to see you. And he kind of continues walking on there. He's like, "Make sure you call me."
Yep, sure. Good work day.
It looked like some terrible things ensued here.
Yeah,
That
probably
could have
one
happened
who
elsewhere.
they could have slipped on the stairs.
I don't trust the lawyer, anyways.
Puzzles don't usually hurt.
That depends.
Yeah,
Depends if
that's
you're an idiot.
And come to
Yeah.
think of it, I didn't see any lawyers upstairs.
Usually my puzzles hurt, but I'm not. Yeah, when I do a puzzle, sometimes they hurt. Mostly because I get them wrong.
Okay, and with that, we're going to switch over to our roll 20 to start into our castle. Okay, so
Ooh.
as we get that swapped over, as you all walk in the door, going from cobblestone stone streets into a door, you come in and it's kind of like you're outside in a way. There's still stone walls in this little courtyard, but the ground is covered in grass and like real grass, not like an astroturf. This is like growing lush grass, and it's a very bright room.
It's the brightest place I've seen down here.
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe that's why it's your puzzle queen because it's puzzling.
Oh,
We,
that's so smart, Reginald.
Thank you.
yeah, you said you weren't smart, Reggie.
Yeah, tricking.
I
Um,
I know what paperization is.
it's when you become a warlock.
Uh,
Barb's gonna look around for a source of light, see where
Okay.
all this light is coming from.
So you can take a look around, and as you kind of look up, the walls just kind of continue on until they kind of start to fade off into the distance, and it looks like there's a sun coming in. So it looks like sunlight is kind of beaming down on you. You can kind of feel the warmth from what would be the sun.
But the sun is not here, right? Because there's no sun down here.
Right.
Right.
So if you were to pop your head out and go the other way, it would still be the same darkness that you're used to. You pop in, it looks like you're in broad daylight.
Is that a door in that top right hand corner?
That is a door.
I'm gonna reach out and jiggle the door.
Okay.
I'm going to use my mage hand, but I'm going to get close enough that it looks like I'm touching it with my hand.
Okay. So you go and you jiggle the hand and it goes. That's about it. And you can kind of see on the door. It's just like looks like a normal wooden door. A couple of like steel beams that go across the mid part of it, like a kind of like a faded brass door handle with a lock, like keyhole down below.
Can I roll? Oh, do I have to roll an investigation to find stuff, or can it be perception?
In this room, you could probably get away with a high enough perception roll.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Mhm.
But I rolled really low, so that's not probably not gonna do enough. That's gonna be a 14, unfortunately.
14. So with a 14 perception, you don't notice anything other than on basically on the stone walls. You kind of notice that there are like very light etchings on them. That's about it.
Blanca's gonna move up to the wall and like trace their finger on the etchings.
Okay. So you trace it, and you can kind of feel like the little like indent of where something was kind of carved. And as you kind of go on each stone, there's a different indent and like character type thing, not like a caricature, not a letter,
Oh.
but like very similar to that.
Oh. I look to not. So do the smart thing.
What'd you find?
These etchings, but I'm not good at signs.
Do I recognize the etchings?
What languages do you know?
Common, Goblin, Orc, Infernal.
So you can see the etchings too. Like you can kind of all see that Blanca was kind of going and checking. So now you can kind of all see that they're all the stones have been carved in. But you don't recognize the language or what this might be.
Do I recognize that it is a language that needs to be translated?
I guess you guys could infer that.
So I have Eyes of the Rune Keeper, so I can read all languages.
You
Ooh.
can.
So can I read what's on the door?
You can. So as you kind of go over and start looking, you recognize that all of them are there, and it's a bunch of different words, kind of all assembled like differently. So go ahead, roll either perception or an investigation for me.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so it takes you no time at all to kind of, it's like one of those like word puzzle kind of things where it's like instead of like letters that spell out a word, it's like words and they're kind of all over. And as you're kind of looking at it, like almost like stands out, like it like flashes bright in your mind. And it says, take the key on the left. Do not touch the right.
Are there any keys anywhere?
With the investigation that you did not see any.
Huh.
Did I see the keys?
Go ahead, roll another investigation for me.
19.
Barb is going to. Oh, never mind.
Are you gonna have advantage to that?
I was going to, but I didn't.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
We could roll
as you're
higher.
kind of looking around, you kind of figure out, the language, and then as you're kind of flying up a little bit higher, kind of like it's starting to get brighter as you go up and up. You do kind of see that there are two very small keys, very very high up, like almost to the point where nobody else could have seen them unless they'd gone up there.
Pride is going to just go up and can I grab the keys? Or are they protected or anything?
No, they're just two little keys sitting on hooks, like just little like metal hooks that are just sticking out.
I'm just gonna go and grab the left key and fly back down.
So you can take the left key and head back down, and everything's hunky dory.
Yeah. Guys, it just said to use the key. And I go to use the key in the door.
Okay, so you go and you take the key and you fiddle around with it a little bit, and takes like about a minute just for the pins to kind of find their position and go, and it turns. And you hear the door unlock.
See? And I wait for someone else to go first.
Blanca goes
Barb
first.
sees this. Oh, never mind.
Blanca. Oh, sorry. Blanca's gonna be not that smart and go first.
You both reach for the handle at the same time, and it's almost like that like thing where you like touch hands, but you like not the knob at first. And oh hey, whoa hey, and you do it again.
I'm sorry. You can.
After you,
I'm-
Blanca.
no,
I insist.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I attempt to open the door, but like feel like a safe? Like when you open
Sure.
the door. I don't know if it's a knob or it's a handle.
It's a knob. It's like a
Yeah,
brass
it's
knob.
like when I turn it, I just want to make sure that nothing clicks in a bad way.
It's kind of like when you're trying to like sneak out of your house late at night when you're a teen, so your parents don't hear the door
Exactly.
open.
Exactly.
Okay,
Can
so
I
you
I
do
was
that,
a
and
good
you
child, so
yeah, you get the handle all the way to the side to where it like stops turning and nothing happens.
Okay. You can't open the door.
You can't open it, yes. So you
I'm
kind of give it a
gonna.
little bit of a pull, and it kind of opens up a bit.
Okay. Then I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, so you open the door, and you are now in another room. If it'll let me reveal that area to you,
I
Do
told
we
Cole we were
move
assuming it.
ourselves or do you move us?
I
It's
can
just
move you guys.
cool.
I was like, if you guys can move yourselves, great, but I don't
I
know
don't
if you
think we
can.
can. No.
I
I
forget
don't know
what
if
roll
we're
20 limits
allowed.
at.
We're not
Yeah.
allowed to. Yeah.
I might have not set that up properly. Okay.
Yeah, that's
there
extra
we go.
steps.
Yeah. Okay, so it reveals this
Ooh.
room here, and up in the top left-hand corner, as you all walk in there, you find another door.
More doors.
More doors. It's just a room of
Mordor.
doors.
I was about to say it's the wrong franchise.
Oh.
As we walk in, Barb is going to approach Pride. Is going to put a hand on their shoulder and say, "You know what? You are very smart, and I really hope that you do know that." And I'm casting daily affirmations, otherwise known as enhance abilities, and you now have advantage on intelligence checks.
Oh, phew.
Yes.
We need all the help we can get.
Okay, so as you enter into this room, you find that it is a very lovely room. There's a little bit of hanging plants on the walls, like the one in the bottom corner. It's a very nice tile. It's got a very decorative tile piece in there, but it's a pretty empty room aside from the couple of plants and some tile floor.
I feel like this is gonna be a theme all throughout. Just empty
plants?
rooms. No, the empty room.
Um, Pride is gonna look over at Reginald. You're the god of bridges, right?
Right.
Doors are technically bridges to other rooms.
Oh no, those are portals.
Uh,
Now the
can-
threshold could arguably be a bridge because you actually trapeze over it.
So then, could you not just open the doors for us?
Oh, absolutely. But where's the fun in that?
That's actually very valid. Fun in a puzzle solving it, ain't it? Now let's take a look around here. Barb is just gonna, with very little intelligence but a lot of confidence, just look around, see if there's anything that sticks out.
Okay. Yeah, so you all take a look around, and Barb, as you're kind of walking around, you see the walls are very smooth, kind of like, they've been plastered very nicely. Very nice tile on the floor. None of them are cracked or anything. They look pretty new actually as you're walking around. It's got the nice decorative piece in the middle. And aside from those plants and that door across the way, there's not much to the room.
Can I
Well, I've got
go check the door? Yeah.
You go check the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go over and go in. Similar. It's a brass knob, wooden door, very plain. It does feel a little bit cooler than the other door. Not like cold, but just like kind of cool. Kind of like the difference between like a door that's goes from like your bedroom into the hallway versus the front door that goes to the outside.
Okay. This one feels cold. I don't know what that means, but it might be going outside. Can I roll a perception on the door?
Sure.
Wow, my dice are not liking me today. That will be a 13, unfortunately.
Okay, so with the 13, it's a door. It's a it's a nice door. It's not too old, not too new. Yeah, it's pretty nice door, made of wood.
This is a pretty door.
Good.
You see how much more fun this is, Pride.
This is not fun.
Could I try walking up to the door and using Mage Hand on the opposite side of the door to open it from the outside?
Let's see. Mage Hand, do you have to see it though?
Nope.
Okay.
But
go
within
ahead, try.
range.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
do
Try.
have to see, don't you?
Yeah, I think
For
you got
mage
to
hand.
sight.
Yeah, I thought it was.
You just-
I thought it was a visual.
A spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. Doesn't say I just see it.
Yeah, you can give it a try.
What do I do to do that?
So you cast your mage hand, and it jiggles the handle, and nothing happens.
All right.
Barb is gonna take a look at this plant in the corner.
Sure. So
see.
you make your way over here, and you're taking a look at the plant, and you notice it's a very nice flowery plant. A lot of different blooms are all in the same plant, so you might find some tulips, you might find a couple of roses. Pretty generic flowers. Nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary.
Is there a?
Is-
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, by all means, Bob.
Is it like connected to anything, or is it just kind of like in a pot?
It's just kind of in a pot.
Okay.
It's like a
Is there-
hanging plant.
Is there a keyhole on this door?
There is. So if you take a look at it, and it's actually a very just perfectly round keyhole.
Like it's just a hole.
Yeah, so usually like you have that keyhole that's got that kind of like signature key shape to it. This one's just a perfectly round hole.
And it doesn't look like the other key that we used.
Different.
Hmm.
So the other key you have would have like the cylinder part that goes out, and then it's got the part that would push the pins. So even if you were to try to put it in, it wouldn't be able to fit in.
How big is the hole?
It's pretty small. Like you can maybe get your pinky finger in.
While Blanca's still examining the very pretty door, I'd like to use my mage hand and try to pick the lock.
Okay. All right. Roll sleight of hand for me.
Can I assist with that?
Sure.
You can't see the hand; it's invisible.
Oh, then no.
Oh,
28.
but I mean, I can. Oh yeah.
What was it?
28.
28. Okay. So yeah. So you describe to me how you would pick a lock like this.
The hands like if you were looking at my pouch, you might see it like open a little bit. The lockpick starts to come up and then it vanishes, and the hand very gently makes sure not to touch Blanca. Slides the pick in, jiggle jiggle, click, comes back. Blanca, why don't you try calling the door pretty again? I think that might have done something.
You are pretty.
Now try now try the handle.
Okay. I go to open it.
Okay, you go, and the knob turns.
Oh
She is a genius.
no, it's you. You got the idea. So, you both must be geniuses.
I think we're all a little genius.
And the lockpick will right back in.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure out how to give you guys access to move your tokens if you want.
Every time everyone goes quiet, I'm just thinking, oh, something failed on my end. It's so.
Okay. Oh, do I have to do this individually for you guys? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
Oh no. Okay, real quick. Let me just go through this. Distraction.
Alex, it's okay. You can just move them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's completely okay.
Okay. Well, everybody can move Reginald at this point.
Okay.
No, I'll
Fun.
just slowly make it so that way you guys can do it.
Fun, very fun.
Okay. So you swing the door open, and you get kind of like this like drafty, cold that kind of comes from the door as you swing it open. And as you look into the room, you feel like you're in you feel like and looks like you're in a cave.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ugh. Oh, thank you.
Ugh.
I don't
All
like this
right.
puzzle.
Step aside.
that
Oh.
that is a not puzzle if I've ever seen one.
All right, you just go charging in there, not?
Yes.
All right, so Not just goes eagerly into the room, just unabashedly.
Barb is gonna
Oh.
pick a flower from the plant before she goes.
Okay, and as you pick, what flower do you pick?
uh, like a nice little like tulip.
Okay, so you go ahead and you pick a tulip, and as you pick, the rest of them kind of start to wilt and like basically just like immediately just fade to like black as you're holding your tulip, and the tulip's fine.
I guess I picked the right one. And then Barb just goes to the next room, not thinking twice about the ramifications of that.
Okay, so as you look, you see from this angle, you guys can see basically this like cave type thing. There's this teethy hole in the ground from where you're standing, and across the way directly is another door.
Mm,
And is that a
All right.
skeleton in front of it?
Yes, it is.
I believe it looks like one, yes.
I'm going to get to collecting.
How
I'm gonna try
lit
to
is
stop not.
how lit is this room?
It's fairly well lit. Like you can see everything pretty well. It doesn't look like anything's really hidden. It's kind of like a just a magical light source that's kind of coming down from the
Uh,
room.
just making sure I'm human, so I sure lack dark vision.
Can
Poor
I
BB.
Yeah, you're good.
can I roll perception in this room?
Sure. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna take another dice because this one is not nice to me.
Get a better one. Yeah.
Oh, yep, that definitely worked. Um, 21.
21. Okay, perfect. So as you're kind of taking a look at the room, um, that hole in the ground is kind of what the source of that cool breeze that's coming. And as you're kind of standing there, you almost get this like inhaling and exhaling feeling, this like just kind of feeling going as you're
Yeah.
standing there. And across the way, as you're taking a look at that skeleton, it kind of has a similar shape to you, like
Oh
similar size
no.
and shape to you.
Oh no. I I don't think you should collect because I think it's still alive.
All
That
right,
one.
first thing I'm going to do, get one of those big teeth over there.
Oh
Then
no no
second thing I'm
no.
going to do is get one of those skeleton teeth over there. And then I'm going to bring them. Maybe the teeth will open the door. I think that's the running theme with this dungeon.
Not maybe
Yes.
maybe you just collect the skeleton teeth first. Cause you're all gonna already be there.
I guess. I could be
No,
efficient with it.
no, don't let your dreams be memes. You do what you need to do.
No 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 no.
No.
I convey the like exhale inhale thing that I get from the hole. I think it might be a breathing living thing or there might be something breathing and living in it.
Oh.
Can I roll maybe a survival or like something like that?
Yeah. Do a nature or survival.
Oh, please say yes, please say survival.
While that's
Ooh,
happening, oh, sorry.
25.
25. Okay, perfect. Um,
I
so
like
with
this dice.
that, so with that, you don't know exactly what this thing is, but you do get this really strong feeling in your gut that it is alive.
Hmm. Okay, I'm very sure it's alive.
Alright.
So
If it's alive, then it's not fair game. I'll just go to the skeleton.
yeah, I think we need to stealth by it though, very, very quietly,
Alrighty.
very
Having
quietly.
not paid attention to Blanca, I would like to fly over the mouth and cast infestation.
Okay.
Oh,
All
don't.
right. So you go
Oh,
right over the mouth, like right there.
oh
Yeah.
no.
I would like
Sin,
to fly about
please.
30 feet above.
30
I
feet
made
above.
this
Okay.
choice before you shared this. I did
Okay,
not hear it.
fair
Okay.
enough. Fair enough.
Okay. So you get above it, and then describe to me what you're doing.
I take a little dead carcass of a bug out of my pocket and I drop it in as it like multiplies into many bugs.
Okay.
And I
So
like
this
to
little
have
tiny bug just goes down and down, and it gets quieter and quieter, and you kind of hear the skitter scatter of more and more bugs, but they get farther and farther and farther away and sounding.
So it doesn't have to do a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, they are going down there, but it's really far down.
Pride, how does its breath smell?
How does it smell?
Roll a perception for me.
I cannot believe we're rolling for bad breath right now.
Ew.
Two. It is pretty bad. It kind of almost smell, like those I'm spacing on the name of like that plant, that like dead body plant that like just
Corpse
emits
plant,
the
yes.
corpse
Oh,
plant. Thank you. Yeah, so it has
My
a very
favorite.
faint smell of that. Like it takes a while for it to kind of come up and just hit the nostrils, and you get that like kind of singe, because you probably no longer have nose hair.
It smells kind of like Knott's targets before he gets to them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, time to go to that
Positive.
skeleton.
Yeah,
I'm-
Barb's gonna head over to
I say.
the skeleton.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put on. Reginald's gonna put on his bandana.
Okay. So as you guys start walking, with your first footstep, your first jolly footstep, not, the room starts to rumble, and you kind of
Oh,
just
no.
hear like this like gurgly sound coming from the hole.
Pride, I think you should move.
I'm just yes. And I'm gonna start floating towards the skeleton.
Okay.
I'm going to distract it by just kind of tugging on a tooth with my invisible mage hand to give it a toothache.
Okay. So you're just gonna go touch it.
No, I'm going to take my invisible mage hand to pull on the opposite side so that's hurting on one side while I go run towards the skeleton.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna tug on a tooth, basically.
Yes.
Okay. So you go, and you tug on this tooth, and now you start to hear this loud growling sound coming from it as the teeth start to just kind of move and start to kind of go in and out in a fashion as you tug on one of the teeth, as it seems kind of independent of your action.
Really, I'm gonna stay the hell away from that. And I'm gonna start making my way towards the door. Along.
Oh, I can move now.
Yeah, you guys should be
Oh.
able to move now.
I think Barb's also gone.
Oh, it's been a while since I've done this.
Okay, I gotcha.
You got me?
I
Thank
gotcha.
you.
I'm keeping an eye on the mouth as everybody kind of moves towards the door.
Getting
Okay.
the skeleton tooth.
Okay. So as you all kind of run over to the skeleton, you just see these teeth just kind of going in and out, kind of closing, and they kind of like are stretching out wider, like the teeth as they kind of bend out a little bit, and it kind of almost seems like it's reaching with its teeth, and they're almost like independent fingers where like the teeth are clacking together and like pulling, like it's trying to grab
Ugh.
something.
Yeah, definitely do not go close.
Did you have like a dentist appointment this week or something? Is that why we're getting this?
This is the inspiration. Dentist appointment.
Barb wants to take a closer look at this body,
Okay.
this
So
skeleton.
yeah, so as you get up there to take a look at the skeleton, Not's already there, and he's already prying at the mouth. And unfortunately, you find yourself being gravely disappointed as it is complete stone.
Oh,
This is a ripoff. Alright. Does anyone check the door yet?
Nope.
Does someone want to check the keyhole?
I can
How
check
big is the keyhole?
I'm gonna come and give Blanca advantage on that.
Okay, so you go and you can all see because you're right there. The door actually doesn't have a keyhole to it. It's a door. Different. It's more of a gold than a brass kind of knob to it. A little bit
Oh.
shinier, a little bit more reflective. But there is no keyhole to it.
Does it
there a
feel
knob?
Yeah.
It feels like a cold door handle. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
And not as you're kind of looking at this statue. You see, it's a very small, like halfling kind of person. You see the little stone hands are sitting out like this.
I put a tooth in each
Okay.
one.
Nothing happens.
Is the door open over there?
Nope.
Is the
Barb's
monster still
gonna like
moving?
Actually, I take that back. Not one of the teeth disappears.
Put
Where
another
did you
one on.
where did you put the teeth? Like on the door or the halfling?
The skeleton with the two hands.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you put another one, and they just sit there.
They take the remaining ones off.
So you take them off. Still sitting there. And this whole time, while you guys are looking at this statue, you keep hearing this ever-growing growling sound from this. The teeth are getting a little bit closer to you. Not super dangerous right now, but they are stretching out farther. Like
Ew.
it's almost like a jaw that's like trying to unhinge itself.
I'm gonna-
Right, ladies
Yep,
and
yep.
gentlemen. This mouth thing's looking pretty hungry. I would suggest whatever we do it a little bit faster.
I'm gonna roll perception then on the door. Yo.
Okay,
Yo.
so that's
Getting
about
very
how
close to
far
me.
it's reaching out right now.
Yo.
So
Me
as
move-
you
Move
Go
me
ahead.
the F away.
okay. Oh well, you're gonna go check out the door anyway. So you're gonna come up
Yeah.
over here and check out the door. Reginald, are you hanging out right there?
Uh, yes. If it gets any closer, I'll take another 5 foot step back. But I'm watching that while they screw with the door in the statue.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you're kind of seeing this thing just slowly, kind of like inching its way, like closer to you guys as its jaws just kind of stretching a little bit farther. You can hear the clack, the teeth kind of snapping together like little pincers.
I'd like to do a. Let me check the character sheet real quick. Maybe animal handling or survival. Like all these teeth, is it one entity, one creature?
Yeah, go ahead, roll. Use one of those and check, see if you can tell. And then we'll
17.
17. Okay, so with that, you can kind of tell with this big opening that um, it is one like monstrosity that you
All
kind of
right.
look down and it looks like rock, but then you kind of like as you look kind of through the teeth as they snap right in front of you, you can kind of see that down the center of it, it's actually just more teeth. So
All
they're
right.
kind of like there's an animal that has that the teeth point inward, so going back up would be very difficult versus going down, which is much easier.
I've got a little bit of a Hail Mary that buys a bit more time, but I prefer not to do it. Open the door, please.
Barb is gonna take off like one of her rings that she has on. Is gonna put it in the hand of the skeleton that the teeth did not disappear on. Yeah.
Okay.
See if that does it.
So what's the significance of that ring to Barb?
I mean, it's Barb treasures every single piece of jewelry she owns. It's an extension of herself and of her confidence. She feels more confident when she's wearing something shiny.
Okay. Okay. So you put it in there, and before we get to that, let's see, Blanca, you were checking out the door.
Yep. Perception?
Yeah, you can do perception. See if you
Thank
see
you.
anything.
Why am I thinking it's with advantage? Did someone do
'Cause
something
I'm
that...
giving you help.
Yeah.
That's right. I had to know the reason. Um, 18.
Okay. So yeah, that's good. So as you kind of take a look at the door, you kind of stand back and you kind of take it all in, and you see, and in a very odd etching, um, in not normal language, you see what would basically be something that would be like an arrow pointing back behind you.
Oh, I look behind me to
You
where
see
the
the-
arrow.
You see it pointing directly at the statue.
Okay. So this arrow points to the statues. So maybe he's supposed to open it? I'm
We're
not
trying to figure
sure.
that part out.
Or maybe something's behind him.
What's behind him is a big old mouthful of teeth.
No, not that way. Behind the other behind.
We're
Well, that's where
behind
we
him.
came from. Yeah.
Like behind the statue.
He's up against the wall, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like behind, like on the wall, perhaps.
Is
I'll
there
check.
any writing around it?
Yeah, go ahead, take a look at it. Just do an investigation or an insight.
Insight or investigation?
Not insight, sorry, perception.
Ooh,
My mistake.
24.
Okay, perfect. So you can kind
Ooh.
of see that on the chest, it written because you can understand any language, right?
Mhm.
That's what you're thinking. So as you can see in Thieves' Cant across the chest, you read, "Surrender what is most dear to thee."
Oh wait, I read
Say all
Thieves'
of
Cant
us?
too. I read that too. Just realized.
All of us? Like,
Did
does
you
the
say that
writing
out
say
loud?
everyone? No. I'm asking
Says-
God.
It just says, "Surrender what is most dear to thee."
Oh,
He's got-
so it sounds like all of you have to put something important in the statue.
Or
happened to
in
my ring?
the mouth.
I put a tooth in it, it disappeared. I get it now.
What happened to the ring?
I'd say, so Barb, how important is that ring to you? I know you treasure most of them, but how important is it to you? Is it the most important?
It's not the most important, no.
Okay. So
She
in
has
that
many
case,
rings.
the ring just sits upon the hand.
Take it back.
Don't you have like a special tooth of some kind? It's
I
the
already put a
best.
tooth in, it worked. It's fine.
Yeah, but
Well, it disappeared. We don't know if that worked.
We know
mean-
the ring didn't.
Yeah. And so if we had to put something important in, teeth are pretty important to me.
Well, so are my jewelries.
I feel like Not's powers come from his godhood around teeth, though.
Barb
Well-
sighs. She takes off her tiara and puts it in the
So-
hand.
no.
Put the tiara in the hand, and the tiara disappears.
I still have the title. The tiara is just shiny.
I'm sorry, Barb. You're the goddess of what now?
Confidence.
Confidence. Then the tiara helped give you confidence.
Yeah.
No, you're
You
you're
feel
the
more powerful.
right. Yeah, I would too. Not rotten teeth, tooth disappeared. I'm a I don't have any bridges, but I am a patron saint of platonic love. I'm gonna give the skeleton a hug.
Aw.
You go ahead and you give the skeleton a hug.
Please tell me I don't disappear.
You don't disappear.
Right, somebody else.
Blanca,
Nobody saw
Pride.
that.
Blanca's gonna wait.
We don't got time for waiting.
You don't have
sweetie.
time
Go
to wait.
speak again, please.
She only has one thing that's really important, and that's her book with all of the stuff she remembers. She cannot give that away. The secrets make her basically. That's basically what makes her a god. So
Maybe
Can you
just a
do it?
page out of it, then.
a page,
Yeah,
like the best page.
yeah, like, or maybe the page about where
Oh, no.
Pride gaslit you.
Stop making more circles, Alex. You're making me scared. Okay,
As you're
okay,
all
okay.
bickering about this,
Okay,
you just
okay.
hear this roar coming from the hole.
Okay, okay,
As
We're
you're
okay.
getting
just
to it.
stretching.
I use command on it to tell it to stop.
I'm gonna rip out a
That'll work.
page. This is a-
17.
It is
That
If
passes.
if anyone rolls a perception check, I like a good perception check, I will tell them like what the page is, but else I'm not gonna say it.
How's a 19 do ya? Can I
A
know?
17.
Yeah, it's a page about pride.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
but
that the
it's
page you're putting down?
Yep, it
Can I see
is.
the thought?
You can see a page about you like loving someone from before you became a god. And them hurting you and you wanting to forget and stuff like that. Yeah. Blanca saved
pretty
that for
important.
some reason. Yeah. Very important secrets.
All right, Pride, you're up.
Sorry, mechanically, do I remember it if Blanca is giving this thought back into the universe?
I would
Don't know.
say
I don't know
well,
if it's gonna come back into the universe
Roll-
either, so I just took the
roll-
thought.
roll intelligence for me.
Oh no.
We don't
have
have
advantage
time
on
for an
that, right?
existential crisis.
I'm sorry, but this is the most important stuff I got.
18.
18. Okay, so you're able to just you see it and start to remember, and you just shove it down. You just push those feelings down.
I just
And you
took a deep
forget.
breath. um, Pride is going to let out a sigh and pull out a list of grudges, and they are going to rip out like a name off the page and then just put it in the palm of the statue's hand.
Okay. So you put it down, and it disappears. And with that, you hear and the door pops open.
Barb scrambles up and runs through that door.
Blanca pushes Pride through the door so we can get faster through.
Yeah. So Reginald, with you right there, do a dex check for me.
Can do. Bum, 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 bum. Nat 20.
At 20, perfect.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
That's mama.
My first nat 20 is a 1. I gave away my luck.
Oh,
That's right. I forgot about that. So with the confidence, you go to run, and you just all of a sudden feel just a pinch on your ankle, and you just feel like look back, and you can see that the teeth have grabbed a hold of your ankle and are pulling you towards the opening.
Oh no.
I'm going to use command again.
Okay.
Tell it to drop. Down, boy.
So you say down,
I say drop.
drop. Okay, drop. Got a 14.
That meets it beats it.
Okay. So
All right.
in
Barb
this-
is just gonna grab Reginald's
on.
hand and
Yeah.
That barrel you gave me holds 50 gallons of 5 different kinds of beer, yeah?
500 gallons.
I'm about to get this thing so too drunk to care. I'm yeeting it down its throat.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So you just
there's also
lob this
coffee.
thing down, and it's still pulling you in. Barb has a hold of you, so you're not moving that far. So Barb, do a strength check for me.
Can I like grab Barb's hand? Can we do like a chain?
Yeah, you can give Barb advantage on this. And while you're doing that, you just hear the whistle of this keg just plummeting down this gullet.
So with advantage, it's 14.
Okay, that makes it. So you're able to kind of just hold him in place, and you can see it's kind of like gripped, like the little pincers are like wrapped around his ankle, and it's pulling, but you're able to kind of pull it back as Blanca's holding onto you in this tug of war. Okay, that'll do it.
Assistance.
Does it pull me
Assistance?
free?
You'd have to do another strength check. You can still do it with advantage to see if you can pull him free.
Can I do the strength check since I'm like at the furthest away?
You would be able to stop you'd just be able to stop Barb from being pulled farther, but not
Okay.
stop Reginald.
Okay.
Could I do acrobatics to break the grapple?
Let's see how the strength goes.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Oh, perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're able to just yank him enough that his foot slips loose. Your shoe comes a little loose as they're pulling, but it loses its grip as this thing is yelling. You're able to like, just yank him back from its grasps. And at the same time you're doing that, you kind of see the teeth, like, they used to be kind of like moving in like a random order, but now they're really like kind of slowing down and just kind of all really random as this thing. And the growls are just very like long and slow.
Is that? Did the thing finally crash at the bottom?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's funny. That is
Slurring its
perfect.
growls.
Right,
Yeah,
Bob. I
the
will
growl
thank
sounds a little slurred.
Bob. I will thank you after this. Let's let's shuffle right on along, please.
Yep.
Okay.
I'd say you could get me a beer, but I think you just threw all of that down there. So we'll figure it out later.
That was a cool idea. I like that one.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Hurry up before he chucks up his lunch.
Into the next.
So you're all able to make your way into this room here.
We are moving into darkness.
Come on, Reginald. Uh-oh.
I'm coming.
All right, let me reveal some more for you guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, I went too far, that's why. Okay. So you're all able to see, you're in a very dimly lit but bright room. It's got very like nice hues of reds and purples as you kind of go, and you basically look, and to the right it looks like it goes down to another corridor as you kind of look down it. Do that
Cool.
because Pride's right there.
Oh, cool.
Alright,
Ooh,
it's gonna
that
keep
looks
moving forward.
creepy.
Ooh.
Okay, and so you see this very long corridor that just leads down a long, long ways. And adorned on the walls, you can see that there are a ton, and I mean a heaping ton, of pictures of all different types of backgrounds and people, big and small, all very good looking to all of you.
Hmm.
And
Like on the long corridor or
on the
where
sides.
we are on the sides. Okay.
Yeah, so that part there, like it's just like a normal, like kind of just dark room. It's got like curtains that are kind of hung from the ceiling down. If you were to pull them back, it would just be stone wall. But down the corridor on both sides, there's just hundreds and hundreds of pictures. Some that are really tiny, 5x7. Some that are huge murals, and they're all very attractive people.
Do they look scared at all? Do they like have the same facial expressions or something like that?
No, they're all different. Like some are smiling, some look very, posed, very proper. Some are like lounged out in their picture. So it's very, but they're not moving. They're not doing anything
Mm.
weird. There's no motion. And as you kind of look up towards the ceiling, you see that there's like these very large like stone spikes that are sticking down. So you really can't go above, 6 feet in that room.
Oh. Can I roll a perception check to look for like any sort of sneaky hallway traps?
Yeah, you could do a perception.
Oh. 12.
I don't say anything out of the ordinary.
I don't think there's any
Um,
traps down here. I think it's just a corridor.
Hold on just 1 second. Barb's gonna take, if there's like a loose rock or something on the ground, is gonna grab it and just chuck it down the hallway. Just kind of skip it down the hallway. If she
Okay,
can.
so you'd have to go back to the cave a little bit and kind of grab it.
He'll just take out something from her bag if it's anything.
Oh, okay. I say it. Also, as you kind of look at the door, you see the items that you all rendered up just kind of sitting at the door.
Oh. Barb will gather those up and divvy them out to everyone. I think we won. She
Oh. That's nice. Put it in the book.
But yeah, I'll grab a rock. And
Okay. So you go and you throw it down the hallway. And as it lands, it actually doesn't bounce. It just kind of goes boop and just lands. But it's got this kind of like sound, kind of like if like it's hitting stone.
Hmm.
but nothing happens. No, like
Nothing happens.
okay.
Blanca looks to like Reginald's shoulder. Like, could Regina maybe like
Could Regina maybe what?
skitter down?
No.
They're so
Not you could
tiny.
resummon. You could resummon your steed. I'm sure that you'd be fine sacrificing them.
First off, Regina is not a steed. Second off, Regina is not a mangy dog that we can just bash in the face and can't bring back.
Hey, if you're all just gonna be cowards, whatever, and Pride is gonna start like floating down this corridor to see if anything happens.
Okay. So you're able to kind of like float. I forget, how tall are you?
I am. How tall is Reginald? I
6'2".
wrote 6'3". I wrote 2 inches taller than Reginald.
Okay. So so
I
you're able
remember
to
this.
you're able to float, but you have to like really tuck in to go from not hitting these spikes on the ceiling that are sticking down because they cap at about 6 foot. So you're able to kind of go down. And no problem. You usually float by.
I turn back and I just start shrugging really sassily at everyone.
I guess Barb will just shrug her shoulder and start moving forward.
Okay. So you guys start making your way down the hall.
I'll start walking.
Okay. And as all of
Same.
you take your first step into it,
Not
right
all
as
of
you
us.
pass. Oh, Reginald, you hanging out?
I'm hanging back. I saw what happened
Okay.
with the rock.
Okay. So everybody else but Reginald, as you all take your first step past the first like picture frames that are there, you start to. It kind of feels like you're stepping on gum. Like the floor feels very sticky, kind of like a movie theater. After a very long, busy day.
Gross.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna try something. But it might be weird. Is that okay?
Famous last words.
I love
It
weird.
might it might be weird and maybe like to be
Okay.
too safe. But I'm gonna take my rope and then I'm gonna throw one side to Reginald and then I'm gonna try and just run to the door.
Okay, so you start. Just what's your movement speed?
My movement speed is 35.
35. So with the ground being so sticky, the further you go, it becomes very difficult to run. You're able to get about 15 feet.
Wait, I have something that does something.
Steps the wind.
Yeah. Just thought I had something also.
Seeing
Not-
Blanca do this, Reginald's just going to shout out, Blanca, that's called sunken cost fallacy.
What does that mean?
It's like when you keep putting money in a slot machine that's not paying out, and you feel like you need to keep putting money in it instead of walking away.
Key point. I'm gonna use a key point. Dude. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Which means I technically dash, technically, and
Okay.
move. So yeah.
Okay, so you're able to get about your full movement speed then.
Hmm.
That'll put you right about here.
Is there anything behind me to tie this rope onto?
You could maybe loop it around the drapes, but I mean, that's about
Something sturdy. How about the doorknob?
it. You could like kind of hook it around the side there and go tie it to the doorknob. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay. You lose probably about like 10, yeah, I'd say about 10 feet of rope
Okay.
by looping around, and it's hooked around the side of the door, or around the side of the wall there.
All
Could
right,
we
let's
look
see.
at these
Blanca.
paintings?
What was that?
Could we look at these paintings a bit more?
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to take a closer look at them.
Okay, so Barb and not go ahead. Do a Constitution save for me.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, if you're within 3 feet, if you're within, how long is it?
I think it's
I-
5 or 10 feet.
10 feet.
Mm.
You get a +3 to your bonus.
Can't see though. That's just.
Oop.
There we are.
23.
Oh.
23. Okay.
Well,
12. Okay. 12. Is that with the plus?
yes,
Okay.
You get your own
So-
+3 as well.
I know.
Okay, just make sure.
Okay. So with a 12, so Barb, you're fine. You're looking at it. You see some really nice looking people on the wall. Not you see somebody very attractive, and you are almost like frozen in place staring at this picture. Like you're not compelled to continue on down the hallway.
Their teeth are so symmetrical.
What was
It
that,
is
not?
the perfect set of teeth that you're looking at. And that's your
Not, you
perfect,
good?
not everybody else's teeth.
I'm just gonna hang. I'm just gonna hang here a bit.
I think, no, we should probably keep moving, buddy. Are you... Barb's gonna try and, like, pull not forward, like, away from the painting.
Okay. You gonna like physically like really kind of pull him, or you just kind of like tugging him?
I'll, like, tug at first, and then if he doesn't move, then she'll, like, yank.
Okay. Both of you roll a strength check.
Uh, 6.
That's a 10.
Okay, so Barb, you're not able to move him. He is glued to this picture.
Can I see the picture from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can see it.
I'm going to shoot it with an arrow.
Okay. All right. I don't think you need to roll to hit. You place this arrow and it just sticks into the paint and it just goes boom. And now there's an arrow in the painting.
Where'd you get that arrow?
Still enthralled by the picture?
Oh yeah, still enthralled.
While this is happening, does Blanca have the other end of the rope?
Yes.
I'm gonna fly over to Blanca. Do you want me to hold it and you can just pull yourself along the rope?
Okay. You can
Is that
fly.
okay?
Oh.
Yeah. I can float. I would never touch this kind of ground. And I'm gonna hold the rope out and try and hold it taut for anyone else that would also like to try and go along the rope.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Alex, question: is this a
Yeah.
charm condition or is it something else?
So if Not would like to stop looking at the picture, he just needs to pass a Constitution save. If he
Can
would
you be
like to.
charmed? Can you be charmed?
Advantage against being frightened and Oh, let me check.
It's not. You do have advantage against being. Oh, it
Oh,
just says
frightened.
frightened. Frightened. Yeah. Sorry.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast command on Not and tell him to look away, or to stop, basically.
Okay. So what does he need
What's
to
the
pass?
save?
So wisdom save to 15.
That's a 16.
Oh,
Well.
passes.
Darn.
Well, can I
You
try
guys
just
go
pulling
on
him
it.
again?
You guys go
No,
on
no,
ahead.
you're coming with us.
Smack him over the face.
All right, I just slap him.
Okay. Rolled it.
It's an 18.
Meets it, beats it.
18.
Okay. Roll a open-handed damage.
It's just one for me.
Okay.
One to my strength.
Okay.
So.
All right. So take 1 damage. And then do you want to break out of that? You'll get advantage on this one with the slap.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a 14.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, 14 would do it. So you kind of snap out of it a little bit.
No one look at the paintings. No one look at the paintings.
So try not to touch
Blinders.
the ground.
Right
The
in.
floor is sticky.
What do the walls look like?
So they're like just kind of like stone walls, kind of gray, but they're covered in so much of these pictures that it's tough to see what the actual stone is.
I'm gonna
You just
reach
kind of see
out.
it's gray.
I'm gonna reach out and can I knock the paintings down?
Yeah, so you go ahead and you hit them, and they feel like they're kind of like stuck on the wall. Like they feel like they're like either glued or something's holding them on the wall. They're not just hung there.
Did you mention curtains earlier?
In the back, yeah.
All right.
Can we cover the paintings with, like, take a mage hand and just drape?
You could cover parts of the paintings.
Are these curtains open or closed?
They're kind of like they're attached at the ceiling and then they're attached at the floor.
I'm going to open the curtains.
Okay. So you open the curtains and it's just a stone wall.
I have an idea. Uh, 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 Pride, can you take the rope and go, to the other end of the hallway. We're gonna close our eyes, but follow the rope, so that we don't look at the paintings and also can keep moving forward on this sticky floor. How's that sound?
I also think if you can maybe climb it, it's a little sticky.
How long is that rope?
My rope
50
is
feet.
50 feet. We need to connect more ropes then.
I also have 50 feet of silk
So-
rope, though.
Barb has a
Cool.
lot of scarves.
Okay, so you could get 90 feet down the hallway with the 2 ropes. With the scarves, depending on how many scarves you have, you go a little bit
I
farther.
have 50 feet rope. Yeah.
90?
Okay.
I thought we were
50 rope.
both 50 feet.
It was, but you have 10 feet that's around that's attached to the door.
Mm.
So only 90 feet down.
Can we just to make sure, did Barb just confirm that she has 50 feet of scarves? Cool.
It's
Cool.
listen, they're good for any season. Silken, wool,
True.
cotton. It's
Anka agrees. He loves scarves too.
that's true. Yeah.
You should have thought of that, but you thought it first, and that's funny.
Okay, so you're gonna take your way down the hallway.
That's while not looking at the pictures.
Okay, so Pride, as you go, go ahead, roll a Constitution save for me.
Oh no.
Constitution? Oh, it's fine.
Constitution.
I thought we were asking for a strength check.
No, just Constitution save.
21.
You're gonna do great. Okay.
21. Okay, perfect. So you get halfway down the hall and you're fine. Now, since you go a little bit further than halfway, I need you to do it again with disadvantage.
Now you're gonna do great. Bardic inspiration.
Thank you. I can do math. 16.
16. Okay, 16's good. Okay, so you're able to get 90 feet down that hallway with the rope and just kind of pull it, taunt. What's everybody else doing?
I think Blanca's gonna climb the rope and just climb it.
Like you're gonna climb it, like you're gonna like tightrope it, or what do you mean by like climb it?
Explain tightrope to me.
Tightrope is where you like the rope is pulled taunt and you kind of like walk across it.
I was thinking like hands and legs around the rope. I don't
Okay.
know what you call that.
Okay.
Monkey
Yeah, so you'd
style.
be like there, and then you're gonna
Thank you.
like kind of like shimmy away there. Okay, so if
Yep.
you're gonna do that, Pride, do a strength check for me.
Blanca's tiny.
You know what? I feel like the strength of my heart in this moment should give me a bonus.
You have
I
Bardic,
feel
so-
like, yeah, I feel like
Bardic?
it should always.
It's a D8, right? Right now?
Yes. Yeah.
25.
25.
Oh
Okay.
wait, 24. Because
24.
bonus.
Okay, perfect. So 24, you're able to hang on to the weight of a person on this rope. What's everybody else doing?
Can I wait
Barb is just-
until
You good?
I wanted to copy that after that goes through, since I'm also a halfling and very small.
Okay. Pride, do another strength check for me.
Oh, we're doing it every time.
I'll cast bless on you.
Are you close enough? Okay. 16.
Actually, am I close enough?
It's because they have big squares on the floor, and I keep confusing them to the
Yeah.
tiny squares that are the feet. That's why I thought I could reach with the rope.
Mhm.
I was looking at the huge squares.
16.
16. Okay, that's good. That's good. You're able to just hang on to this rope as you now have two people climbing on it. And
Two
I'm assuming,
halflings.
because you guys already
Tiny.
said it. Yeah, that's true. I'm assuming you guys are like closing your eyes as you're shimmying down this rope.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Reginald and Barb, what are you doing?
Right, and Bob, I can get down there myself. You go ahead.
All right. Barb is shutting her eyes and is just she's not gonna climb. She's just gonna kind of pull herself along
Okay.
the rope, like she's kind of
Okay.
helping her get unstuck.
Yeah, sure, no problem. And it's just like a really sticky floor that's just kind of slowing you down as you go. So it's every step is just kind of with your feet.
Testing.
Right, and
I
Reginald's going to
recall-
go up.
I know.
Reginald's going to go up to the curtains and rip those down. Use his dagger, cut them into about 6-inch wide strips. Walk up to where the floor gets sticky, and then his eyes are going to roll into the back of his head. Regina is going to out the top of his hood. So I'm now using blind sense. I can't see what's on the pictures. I just see the shape of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to lay out strips of this fabric and walk across them.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So without the sticky, you're able to get a little bit past Barb, as
Oh,
Regina kind of guides you past there, and you just kind of dodge around her a little bit.
Excuse me, pardon me, in the way of progress, coming through.
I guess yeah.
All
Just
right.
keep moving forward.
Okay. We're just gonna kind of keep shimmying along and walking along and doing all of that.
I
Mhm.
think I'm gonna try to get to the end of the rope to help Pride with holding the rope, even though I'm like lower. I'm just gonna try by like I'm easier to hold on to than a rope is, I imagine. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You guys are able to get to Pride, no problem. Yeah, right about there. And then once you all catch up to Pride, I need all of you to do a Constitution save for me.
Wow, damn.
Everyone gets a +3.
Ooh.
What is the save against?
The save is against a 15.
What kind of save?
Well, that's why I'm asking if it's visually based.
No, it's internally based.
Oh dear. Okay.
19.
21.
21. Okay.
9.
9,
Ooh.
10.
10. Okay.
Bountiful luck.
We get
Not.
+3.
+3.
Yes.
That was with the plus.
And you're
3.
still blessed.
Blessed is what? Sorry?
A D4.
Okay, cool.
God
So
bless.
it's a nat 1, so a 9 total with everything.
Oh no, I'm gonna do bountiful luck then.
I thought you did
Okay.
it on.
Yeah, but
Not-
if you get a nat 1, it would be I don't know if I can take that back.
I
We were
I-
saying our saves at the same time, so
I'm okay with you giving it to Not. Like you said it before I said
Yeah,
mine,
cool.
so
cool. Totally fair. I just know who Blanca would choose if she had to choose. So that's where I'm at.
So who's
Yeah.
re-rolling?
I
You
was
are
saying, yeah,
re-rolling.
who
You are
got?
Okay.
re-rolling because I said your name first.
That's a 12.
Okay, so who got below a 15? Okay, so not so the three of you, you get like this feeling inside that's very very warm and fuzzy, and it reminds you a lot of Promisque. And it's almost like this voice in the back of your head that's like beckoning you to open your eyes and look at the pictures.
Regina got a nat 20.
Ooh, okay. So she's shielding your eyes then?
Well, I'm looking through Regina's eyes. Can I have
Okay.
Regina pinch me so I can make the save again?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow that.
Nat 1.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
That is worse.
Okay.
That is horrible.
Okay, so the three of you are now so entranced in a picture that you really, really enjoy looking at.
It's
Just
just a
wanna
picture of the Golden Gate Bridge.
That's
There's
exactly what it
two
is.
people with symmetrical teeth.
It's even
We
better than the
are
first time.
we are like not looking up, right? So can we see that they are enthralled at all?
You cannot see it, no,
Okay.
And we
Well,
sense it
but
can
in
we
the
you
sense
can
it?
ether.
you can sense that they are not moving with you as you try to continue on down the sticky path.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, come on, let's keep it moving.
Come on, we're
I
going.
don't know if I really want to. There's
I'm
just
gonna
I know I
slap
really want
nut.
you to.
Yeah, we want you to.
eh.
Okay, so the only two that are not entranced by these pictures of the Golden Gate Bridge, two people with lovely teeth, and then whatever Pride's into. What are you guys doing?
It's a picture of
I'm-
pride.
It's just a mirror,
Excuse me.
to be honest
That's
with you.
Promisque, okay? I'm quite enjoying this photo of someone tripping someone else, okay? Thank
You know
you.
what? I was
It's a
actually
kid
thinking that's
falling
what
off
it
a
is.
bike.
Somebody getting the revenge that they've been thinking of for months.
Listen, I'm the god of pettiness and minor inconveniences. It's all I live for. Like,
Um,
sex? Great. Someone getting the revenge? Perfection. Thank you.
I guess
Can
I'm
I-
just gonna smack Nod again.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna
This was fun the
smack.
first
I'm
time.
gonna I'm gonna smack Pride because I've always wanted to do that, and usually I can't reach.
All right,
So-
both of you roll for hit.
It's 18, 21,
That hits.
and then another 1 damage.
I'll have,
Ow.
Re- I'll have Regina pinch me.
Okay, roll to
That
hit.
is an 18.
That hits.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
roll.
also really sorry for the damage I'm about to do to you, but my unarmed strike is quite high.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Do we get
All
advantage
right.
on the new roll?
You-
roll damage.
Um,
Yeah, you get the three of you will get advantage on the next Constitution save.
8 damage. Sorry.
Excuse you?
Sorry. That was
Excuse?
that was a really hard strike.
As I
So,
as I
so Regina crit. She got a nat 20.
Mhm.
She only does 1 damage. but
2
she'll do
damage it
2.
is. Okay, but Barb, you as you smack Knot, you can just see Blanca's hand. It's just a blur, and it almost looks like there's a little bit of fire coming behind it as it just winds up and just lands it right on Pride.
I can't reach Bride's actual face, but I might not be able to. But I'll smack something I could reach.
Remind me to get you in
Alright.
contact with the god of therapists later.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was unusually well, not unusually, but that was quite hard for me. To Pride.
Okay, so the rest of you roll a Constitution save with advantage.
Nat 20.
I got
Alright.
a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Oh no!
No way.
No. The nat 20 with advantage, but I don't know what it is about this dice.
Still that
Which
one.
dice is it?
That is a moody one.
So I just want to say,
Oh no.
I appreciate you all, and I think Blanca hit me a little too hard because I got 2 nat ones.
Oh no. So the picture
Now
you're
who's
looking at, it like
jinxing the
morphs.
physical
This
dice?
did
Yeah.
not just happen.
This picture like
I'm
morphs
sending a
Nat
photo.
into
20s and 3 nat 1s. We need to document this some sort of way.
Can you bountiful luck again or no?
We need to document it in some way.
I can't
if
believe
only somebody was
Promisque is-
recording.
Yeah, if only someone was recording.
If
yeah.
only. Who
If
could be
only your note
recording? I don't know who.
taker didn't.
Okay, well, as you're looking at this picture, it morphs into an even better picture of somebody getting their petty revenge on somebody. But you're
Someone
the
just
only
grab
one.
Brad. Barb
Yeah,
just
you're the only
bolted
one
to the
that's
door.
I'm,
yeah, so
I'm
you're
gonna.
able to make
Yeah.
it. So you guys just leave Pride staring at this
No, I
picture.
Oh,
said
no.
someone grab her.
No, someone grab her. Me and
I'll
Not
grab
should
her.
probably. Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
team
strong.
up with Not. Yeah, I'm also strong.
Okay, so the two of you roll a strength check. Since it's the two of you with advantage, and Pride roll strength as well.
Strength check or athletics?
Strength.
21.
21.
Wow.
0. Your boy got another nat 1.
Oh my
Throw
gosh.
That is
them
oh my
away.
switch those.
Take that
dice.
dice and just chuck it.
Throw it away.
Just
Chuck
out the
You know
window.
Add it.
what?
Just gone.
Add it to
This
that other.
is-
Ow. Ow.
No, this is what I get for putting this in my mouth before we started streaming. The dice is punishing me.
Oh.
So it's operator's fault, is what you're saying.
Yes, it is entirely operator's fault.
They did it first.
No, you put the dice in your mouth first. I just
No.
mimicked because I'm a young baby who copies my mentors.
Anyways.
I got 11. I rolled really low.
Okay.
That beats a
Well,
zero.
Better than
Pride,
the
Pride is
answer.
floating, so it's surprisingly. It's like pushing a balloon down the
Ooh,
hallway.
nice.
It's like pushing a really big balloon just down the hallway.
We
And then
need
you all
fan art. We need fan art of this situation specifically.
so as you're all able to get down to the hallway, as you all step on to the platform right in front of the door just slides open.
Great. Barb holds it open and allows everyone to pass because she's a lady.
Alright, thank you.
I pushed the
Okay.
balloon through the door.
Push the balloon
No.
through the door and snaps out of it. No problem, hunky dory. And as you all kind of pile into this next room, you actually all see what looks like. Whoops, let's not do that. Move you all down here.
Quickly,
So you all
look
pop
all you
into
can.
Everybody, just take a look. Look at the mystery.
Ooh.
So as you all pile into this room, down here, it looks like kind of like a mix between like a factory and like a candy shop. So you see these 4 bubbling like cauldrons kind of things that are basically big barrels that are just like full of differently colored liquid. And on the shelves there's different bottles and there's different like flora that are all on there. And you stand in this big room.
Barb immediately holds not.
Yeah,
Don't even think about it.
But,
Don't
but,
even think
Nope.
about it.
don't
but,
pull the teeth
Listen,
before. That was
I
a bad
know.
choice.
I know. um, is there
You-
another
you
door
all-
here?
Yeah, there's a door down below. So
Oh, it's
down on
okay.
the right. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's down on the right.
this one?
Actually behind
Okay.
what the
The
pink
little pink thing.
like vat.
Mm, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Well, what does it smell like in here? What's the
So
ambiance?
you get such a mixture of smells. It smells like overly sweet. You get like this kind of like sour like taste in the back of like your tongue. You get this very like savory, like like a fresh baked like croissant. And it's all these different smells of like a bakery and a like a candy shop all kind of mixed together. So it's kind of like sickeningly good in a way.
I'm
It's like
home.
too much. Too much
Yeah,
food
it's
smells.
too
Yeah.
many. Like you get like all these different sensations of like flavor, just like kind of hitting your tongue and your nostrils as you're kind of standing in there.
Blanca's gonna look to one of the barrels with the crystals or sugar crystals. I assume it's sugar crystals
Mhm.
in them, and try to maybe do a survival check to see what they are, if they're
Sure.
just plain sugar.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. That is let's see, survival. 21.
21, perfect. So how are you checking them? What are you doing?
I'm looking at them, like looking through them, and would I be dumb enough to taste them? Probably. Yeah.
So you go ahead and you just like snap off one of the crystals, and it's this big
Oh, I
pink.
won't. I won't. No, no. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna
Are you
physically
just gonna
touch
like lean
it.
down and
I'm
lick
just
it?
and then lick it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, so you go down and lick it, and it is the sweetest thing that you have ever tasted.
Like too much.
Like overly sweet, like handful of sugar sweet.
Like oh, it doesn't taste like anything else than just sugar.
It's like
Sweet.
pure sugar.
Like what?
Pure sugar.
Like pure.
Yeah,
Like
like so
straight
it
from the
does
bag.
like straight from the bag.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I think it's just sugar. All of this. I'm not sure what's in the like tubs
The
though.
bats.
That's
Um,
yeah.
Say not, you're probably just like drooling at the mouth at this point.
I would like to use my invisible mage hand to just bring me some to my mouth to drink.
All right. Which one?
The one closest to me.
One closest to you. Okay. So mage hand, is it just like scooping it up and like bringing it to you to slurp?
Yep.
Okay.
Can a mage hand be sticky? Because I feel like it's gonna be sticky after that.
That's a great question. As long as it's in existence, yes. Once it poofs away, it'll be unsticky. Okay. So you bring this like kind of like bluish green liquid to you, and you take a drink, and it is the saltiest thing that you have ever had. And I need you to take 1d4 piercing damage.
Do you roll the 1d4 or do I?
You do it.
All right. I take 3 damage.
Okay. 3 damage it is.
I'll do it again with another vat.
Okay.
Oh, also, while this is going on, Barb is gonna pat Pride on the shoulder and say, "You got hit a little hard earlier. There," and is gonna do a cure wounds to, help her out a little bit.
Nice.
And you get 7 HP back.
Thank you. I am not quite sure what happened.
Oh, you got smacked really hard, but you needed it. So we all need to be smacked every now and then.
Insert bar joke here.
Okay.
Reginald
Not
just-
which vat are you going to next? Sorry,
The
not
one,
no. Which one?
This
you
one
got
down here.
That one? Okay, so the purplish one. Okay,
Yep.
so you scoop up another one, and the purple it tastes like just pure savory, like just buttery, savory, like not like it's not sweet. Yeah, it's just like it's eating like a fresh like croissant kind of thing. I'm trying to think of like the butteriest like confection that you could have. It's like just overly
Butter?
savory. It's not buttery, but it's very
I
similar.
can't believe it's not buttery.
I would argue
Ah.
that butter is buttery.
Butter is
You
buttery for
think.
sure. I'm saying the liquid's not buttery, but you do that, and your tongue is just attacked by savoriness, and I need you to take 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Reginald's
Worth
just sitting
it.
by. We walked into this room with these crystals and these vats of liquids, just watching everybody dunk their faces into them.
I take 1
No,
damage.
I just licked it a tiny bit.
To be fair, Miss Blanca, arsenic also formulates into a crystal.
Anyways, Barb is gonna go over and is gonna check out this door over here.
Okay, so the door is actually like right above the vat, so it's kind of like this little like stairway into this big vat, and then you have to kind of like leap across, or you could like kind of put your legs like kind of spread to go across it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of sitting like right above it.
Barb can do the splits, so it's fine.
Okay.
Is there like a lock on the door?
So it's actually just a door knob, but it's kind of like this like tie-dye color, and it's very shiny. It kind of looks like a candy almost.
Interesting. Hey Blanca, can you come lick this knob?
Should I lick the door? I look to Reginald for a second.
Reginald's blushing.
Is he blushing? Blushing.
He's blushing and hiding his face.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, we're going there.
This doorknob looks like candy, and you've already licked something, so
It seems like it's different stuff. I mean, if I don't want to be poisoned,
Dibs.
We can heal you.
okay,
There's
then I'll.
not if you'd
Yeah.
like to lick it, you can lick it. Someone lick. I do not want to.
I'm on it.
Oh god.
I'm just picturing just boyishly happy,
Leaping.
just skipping, leaping
Yeah,
into
same.
the room to go lick this thing. So he goes and he licks the doorknob. Nothing happens.
I didn't think so, but I just wanted that to happen.
You just wanted someone to lick the knob.
You see the doorknob and it shudders.
Oh. Um,
Is there any like containers in here?
The door blushes and calls you Baka.
So other than the containers that are just kind of around, there's the four vats. There's like random bins that are just filled with like candies. There's on one of the tables you just see like what look like peppers. There's other one that's got like rock salt. It looks like all kinds of manner to like make sweet confections or everything but chocolate.
Question. Do the colors on the knob match the colors in the vats?
I was gonna ask that.
They do.
Okay.
I would like to cast a mage hand, and like I don't know if anyone ever did that as a kid, but the wax kits where you like dip your hand in the wax. I would like to do that
Oh,
in like the
yes.
colorful vats with the
Okay.
mage hand,
Okay.
and then
So-
try and touch the doorknob once it dries.
Okay. So you do that, and it's just kind of liquidy. It's not really like sticky, so it kind of comes off, and the hand's just kind of wet. And it goes, and as you get to like the last one, the hand kind of disappears.
Ooh. Do we need to maybe? Do we need to? Okay, so we have. There's salt. That's salty. There's peppers. That's spicy. We definitely got sweet. Is there anything
That
that
one's
looks
savory.
sour? Savory, yeah. Is there
Reginald
anything
is.
sour looking? That's okay.
Reginald.
Do you want to lick Reginald?
No, I've already got bitter covered.
That's also yeah. That's the other one. Nah, you've already drank from 2 of these vats. Why don't you try the other 2? See what they got.
On it.
I'm readying just a cure wounds in case he passes out from all
Okay.
this.
So as Nod is just sprinting, like just the like that like stereotypical like movie sprint over to them. Reginald, do
Naruto runs.
a perception check for me.
Very well. Perception, that is going to be an 18.
Okay. So out of the corner of your eye, you're able to just see a little tiny claw sneaking a lollipop off one of the tables.
Ooh.
Regina, you're going to ruin your dinner.
You just kind of see her sheepishly looking at you while holding 2 lollipops in the little claws.
One for now, one for later.
It slips under your coat, and you just hear the little crunching sounds underneath.
I'll stick the other
Okay.
one in my pouch.
There you go.
Weirdest ASMR.
She's
All
good
right.
to these. It's so it's so funny.
Okay.
Can
So
Blanca do? Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was just thinking. I'm not sure that it is something, but on the right hand side in the middle, it kind of looks like stairs going down. I'm not quite sure it's stairs, but um,
It's not stairs.
yeah. Oh. I was thinking we might had to like maybe build something or cook something in here.
Okay. So
I'm
now,
not
as you run over happily to each one, the green one is the sourest thing that you've ever had, and it makes your tongue just like kind of have that like shrivel feeling and your lips pucker. And I need you to take a 1d4 necrotic damage.
A couple of my teeth fall out.
Oh,
I take
And
one
you
more
love
damage. I do.
And you catch them and put them in your bag.
Mhm.
Okay, and then the orange one, it is the sweetest thing that you have ever had. It is just punch you in the face, overly sweet, like pour a bag of like sugar on your face, sweet. And I just take 1d4 radiant damage.
I thought of the most cursed thing that Knock could do. And I take one more damage. I'm rolling really low. Well, these D4s.
Nice. That's good though.
Thank you, digital dice.
I would like. I would like to go around and like gargle all four at once.
That
I
once,
knew you were
just
gonna
like,
do that. I knew you were gonna do that. Oh,
okay, so you're gonna, are you like keeping them? Like, are you gargling them one at a time?
I go over, gulp a bit, gulp one, go into the other. We'll keep it in my mouth, gulp them together, keep going until I have all four.
Okay, perfect. So while you're doing this, take 4d4 damage.
Sure.
What does the door look like?
It looks like a
7
wood
damage.
door. 7 damage, nice. It looks like a wood door, but the handle is just this like multicolor swirl of just
And
every color you can think of.
I'm
What are you gonna do?
gonna try to put my mouth on the door.
Sure. I don't particularly want to ask you how you do it, but I feel like I need to.
go
Demonstrate.
find a door and show us.
oh.
No.
Also, no.
Gina has
We
left
need.
the
We
chat.
Is it just like
definitely.
you're just biting down on the door? Or what?
Yeah, I'll bite down on the knob.
Okay, so you bite down on the knob, and so what happens after you bite down on it? Do you like just pull away? Or you
Just
kind
gonna
of
rotate my
sit
head, try to turn it.
Okay, perfect. You do, and the door opens.
Hey!
Oh no way!
You know,
You
I
bet
don't
I
feel
didn't
that's
try
the way we're
opening it.
supposed to do
No freaking way!
Ew. Can I just
But, I mean,
say the only
turn it.
positive to this is Justin's cute giggle. Everything else
Yeah.
is just
That's so-
cursed.
I do have to
We all
turn
just-
in my culinary degree now, though. I think
Oh,
I have to
yes,
burn it.
Yes. I also believe that as a cooking teacher, I should be
Mhm.
ashamed of myself.
So by combining the four flavors in this, the door is relieved a little disgusted, and as it swings open, it just kind of goes like the sound almost sounds like it's going as it opens up.
Really? Can I roll insight on that?
Sure.
Is this building alive? Are we walking around in the Queen of Puzzles right now? Oh, I rolled an 18. Plus, I can't do math. 27.
Ooh, 27. So from what you can tell, this feels like a magical place, but it does just feel like a room.
Okay. So we're not walking around in a creature that has rooms in it.
Not that you can tell.
This isn't their spleen.
Okay.
That would make sense.
So as you all walk into the next room, you find yourself in this big. Oh wait, did it reveal? Did I go too far?
No.
You didn't reveal anything yet, I
Okay,
think.
Not yet.
okay, not yet. Okay,
It
so you guys
just
go into this.
disappeared.
It's a big dark room
Ooh.
full of mystery and wonder.
Ooh.
There you go. All right, now can we see?
Ooh,
Ooh.
pretty.
That is very mysterious.
Okay. So you walk into this room, and you can kind of see the room is illuminated by these 4 or 5 colors. The yellow in the center, the green, which one you're closest to, the blue, the purple, the orange, and the other side, it looks like what would be kind of like a gateway, but it's just an archway. There's nothing in the middle of it.
Can you explain that further?
Sure. So if you're gonna go investigate it, roll an investigation for me.
It's just I think I misunderstood the words
Okay.
actually.
So it's a
You,
big
I was
archway.
looking at this. Oh, you mean the blue in the bottom?
Yeah, the blue at the very bottom.
Okay, I was looking at the symbols on the floor, so I was
Okay.
getting confused with you saying
Sorry, no.
gateway. I just
Uh,
thought I
Gateway at the
misunderstood
bottom.
something.
So it looks
Cool,
like
cool,
it's
cool.
kind of raised up a little bit, like a little pathway that leads up to it, and it's just a big archway, but there's nothing in the center of it.
Okay. Yeah, I move into the room. Can I roll a perception check?
Sure. Go ahead.
I also would like to perceive.
Me too.
Wouldn't we
Ooh,
all?
nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled a
So 23.
23. Oh, I
Okay.
also besties. Yes.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
So
pride.
you're able to tell from standing in this room that the ground is illuminated. It has a very strong aura of magic in this room. Each of the colors is kind of emitting its own, like, kind of magical sense from it. Can't really tell exactly what it is, but each one is kind of emitting their own. Other than that, there's nothing else in the room. The walls are perfectly smooth and flat, except for the door that you came from, and the archway that is just empty.
No
Are this
doors in here.
each of the symbols are different?
Each one's different. Different color, different shape.
Is there writing around any of them?
Nope, just symbols.
I'm gonna make
Not a language symbol, just a symbol.
gonna make my way over to this blue one. What does it look like? Can you describe it?
Yeah, so it's the kind of shape that you see. So it's like kind of like crescent shapes at the top and the bottom, and then they're just kind of connect in the middle. It's kind of they're all very ornate in shape.
I'm gonna open up my water skin and pour some water on it.
Okay. So you pour some water on it, and it kind of glows a little bit, and then from the ceiling, which is just it goes into darkness, like there is no ceiling. It just kind of starts to snow right above you.
Right. So, I read this book a long time ago with I think it was Mel Gibson in it. And this Russian lady that wore a very skimpy white thing. And this very amazing opera singer. And I do believe that these might be somehow in tune with the elements. Right.
All right.
Elements.
I'm
Well.
going to I pat Not on the back and give him like some of my water skin. Be like, you might want to wash down some of that taste and give him a cure wounds as well, and you get 10 HP back.
Nice.
Oh, actually, hold on. I had a thought. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, we did walk through like different kinds of rooms. Could we have used anything from those rooms to like element stuff?
Well, if you'd like to go back in the room with the big TV monster, he's probably got a hangover by now.
Oh, but Barb threw a rock down the hall, so there might be a rock down the hall.
Yeah, that's true. There's also rock salt in that room back there. That might count.
Candy too.
But Barb is gonna walk over to this orangey one.
Okay.
And she has a candle in her bag. She's gonna take the candle out and put it down on the ground and light it.
Okay. Where in this shape are you gonna put it? Are you gonna put it like on the edge, the
Right,
center?
right in the center, right in the where
Okay.
all those little patterns meet.
Okay.
So I guess should
Perfect.
be here.
Okay. So as you step into the center and you put the candle down, um, raining down from the ceiling is basically like really like kind of like charcoal that comes falling down and it's on fire. So I need everybody to take 1d4 fire damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, everybody.
Everybody.
Should we all take the same damage, or should we share?
There.
I rolled 1. If
I
people
rolled
wanna
2.
share.
I
Okay, I
rolled.
think we all just rolled. It's fine.
I rolled 3. I'm gonna lay on hands myself for 10.
Oh man, I only have 6 temporary hit points now.
Oh, that's it.
No, temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Temporary. Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
I think
All right.
Reginald's onto something though. But
Hmm.
what's a purple element? That's what I'm wondering. Poison?
Necrotic?
Dead things.
I'm
And teeth?
Before it could actually be dead teeth. That's a good one. I was going to try um covering it with my cloak. Maybe it's darkness,
Oh.
but I can't see in said darkness. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me.
I'm gonna make
Thank
my
you.
way over to this one and put some teeth in it.
Can hear you.
Are you gonna put them in the center or around the side? Like, where are you placing these teeth?
In the middle.
Okay, so as you step into the middle of this thing, um,
Oh, can I just toss them onto the middle?
yeah,
I
you
wanna step
toss them in
into
the middle, and as they land in the middle, all of a sudden, like it's almost like shadow fills the room for a moment, and everybody take a d4 of necrotic damage.
Oh no.
It's just in this
One.
one moment, everybody just has this feeling inside of them, and then the darkness dissipates.
Oh, that didn't feel good. Oh,
You get used to it.
Hmm.
I don't want to get used to that ever.
No, definitely not.
No.
To yourself.
Can we let's not put thing in the circles? I'm just gonna try and investigate the gate.
Okay.
Reginald, could you also help with the gate investigation or
Uh,
perception?
um, I suppose I could. I'm not sure what good I'd be, but I'll light a torch
Pride
and
still has
hold it up.
advantage
Pride still has advantage.
from my my
Yeah.
affirmation I gave them earlier.
Pride, I'm sorry for smacking you. You needed it. Let's go investigate the gate. You go investigate the gate.
I feel like you could give me a much more genuine apology.
I also feel like I could do that, but we could also get out of here or find the Queen of Puzzles.
But I also feel like I could outweigh you. So,
God of therapy later.
Okay, so as you two are bickering, Reginald, do a Constitution save for me.
Oof, 9 plus 11.
So 9 plus 11 or
No,
11
no, no,
total?
no, 11 total.
Oh, okay, I was like, wait, that's a
I
big
am a-
number. I was like, wait a
Jeez.
minute.
I am a
Okay.
rogue, and we are not good at these.
Okay, so 11. As you're standing there, your back starts to just get this chill, cold coming up your spine, almost like you're standing in a doorway that's just facing out to would be like maybe the Arctic. And I need you to take 1d4 cold damage.
um,
I am immediately going to bundle Regina up.
Good idea.
Aw.
Barb is gonna move away from all this fire as well.
So it's not a constant fire, just by the way, except for your candle. That's the only.
Oh,
Fire
it just
that's sitting there.
fell once. Okay.
Yeah, it just kind of like rained down on you, and then same thing with the necrotic. It just got really dark.
Rain on me, tsunami. Got it.
Nobody saw Barb pluck the flower, did we? You did that as you left last.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did have
I'm
that. Thank you.
yeah, I'm also thinking
Now
about that one.
I yeah. If someone says something about there being needing plants, I might remember.
The only thing I can see, so we've got water, darkness, or death, fire. Uh, does anyone have a plant? I got tobacco, or I tried to quit. It's a nasty habit, truly. But it's
Barb will
also
reach for the tulips. Oh, I got this thing. And is gonna toss it to Pride and Blanca over at the green.
Okay.
Um,
Reginald is going to immediately brace for thorny vines to shoot out everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing with the flower?
I'm gonna kick it in towards the circle.
Can I back Pride through the door so they won't get hit by whatever is coming right now?
Yeah, you can. So if you're gonna
If
kind of
force like I'll push them a little bit if they don't want to.
Okay.
Oh,
Probably
I will cover
stubborn.
myself with my wings, and just me.
okay, so you're pushing through the doorway.
Yes, just a tad bit, not like into the bat thing, but
Okay, I was gonna say I'm like, well, Pride, you're flying, so you're fine actually.
yeah.
Forgot you fly everywhere. You haven't touched ground this entire campaign.
Oh no, as if.
That's
Disgusting.
blow you.
So you push Pride back into the other room,
Mhm.
and you kick the flower into the center. And at that same moment, acid starts raining down on all of you, and I need you all to take a D4 of acid damage. And now
Making me
you're
want to trip.
all of you but Pride is covered in acid.
Oh.
Would be just like kind of like slimy, like goopy, like water.
All right,
Um,
look, it's my idea, so I'll Pride unless you've got something better, because my idea is probably going to hurt.
Yeah, I feel
oh,
like this is not helping.
I was just gonna say I did roll the intelligence check earlier. Um, I was definitely not telling Blanca I did it though, but I got a nat 20 for 22
Okay.
On what intelligence throw?
when we were investigating the portal thing.
Oh, I didn't know we had done that yet. Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted to say
It's
that like
because
I
we
was
we,
doing
we
it
didn't we
while
didn't get
arguing.
moved. Didn't get moved.
Oh.
So I assumed we didn't.
Oh,
That is totally cool.
I can't control mine.
Oh,
So,
Me
sorry. I thought I
neither.
set that up.
Me neither.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
you went
I don't
over,
know how to do
looked
it.
at it, and then you went back when Barb told you to use the flower. So now you
yeah.
guys are back over there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Pride,
probably.
you have a good idea what this is, but you're not telling.
No, absolutely not.
So you have a good idea, but you're not telling anybody. So Blanca, what was your role?
Um, I just thought I was assisting
Oh,
Pride.
okay.
If we
That's okay.
can
Then
roll
only
separates, I can do
no,
that.
no, no. Only Pride knows now.
Okay.
They already have advantage.
Yeah.
So what happens when they kick the flower in?
That's the
It
acid.
rained down acid.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Now these sigils, are they still like doing things? Are they glowing? Extra? Anything special?
No, they're just kind of just chilling.
All right.
Mm.
We did those and stuff happened. I'm gonna try one more thing. It's my idea, so um, I'll do the stupid thing. Uh, I'm gonna go stand right in the center of this yellow one.
Okay.
Okay.
So we did.
Shouldn't we
Yeah.
back out of the room?
No, it'll probably be fine.
Well, I'm gonna
Um,
back up a little bit.
Bob,
Yeah.
Bob, actually, I need a little bit of assistance on this one. Do
Oh,
you still have any healing spells?
yeah, still got some.
Thank you. And I'm going to stab myself in the hand.
Okay. All right. Stab yourself in the hand. Um, unarmed strike yourself, or the it's be dagger
No,
damage,
no,
right?
I did dagger damage.
Do dagger
and-
damage to your hand.
Yep, I rolled max. All right, now healing magic on this one, please.
Yeah, Barb will come up and hit him with the cure wounds.
Okay. Before you do that, though, just this intense light just fills the room, and everybody, even Pride, because they're in the doorway there, takes a 1d4 radiant damage.
I don't like that you've now taken away all of my temporary hit points. It's kind of rude.
I gave those temporary hit points. I can take him away.
You got 9 healing back though.
Thank you.
Does anything else happen?
Nope, that's about it. But
Well, that was my
now there's
idea.
blood on the floor, so there's that.
Barb's gonna come and then now take a closer look at this gate.
Okay. Go ahead, roll an investigation for me.
Are you sure it's not a performance check in some way?
Yes.
What if Barb pretends to know what she's doing? Can it be
yeah.
performance then?
It can definitely be performance if you want to do that, and you can pretend
out
that
a
you know
monocle?
what it is.
It's a 16 though, so
16. Okay.
yeah.
So with 16, you kind of it looks like a doorway. It does kind of have some etchings on it, and it's kind of fancy looking, but it's made out of stone.
Are the etchings? Do they look like they're like a language?
No, they don't look like language, but there are 5 of them.
Oh,
Okay,
like the sigils.
like 5 symbols.
5 symbols.
Is there a
Um,
specific order?
No. I mean, I guess
Question.
if you had to actually look at them because they are etched into the stone, yes, there is a specific order. Yes. So there is looks like the green one that goes first, and then they kind of do this arch across the top. So it goes like green, blue, purple, like orange, and then yellow. It's the
Maybe it needs to
same
be
pattern
the
that's
s-
on those.
It needs to be at the same time.
Or there's proper order.
Maybe if there's proper order, we don't have to go through all that stuff. Did the circles react at all, by the way, when like Reginald stepped into the circle?
The yellow one, no.
Mm.
Well, do we want to try doing it in this order, or does anyone else have any other ideas? Pride, do you know anything?
I think doing it in this order could be beneficial.
Well, I'm out
Okay.
of tulips.
Is the tulip still there, or can we pick it up and place it again?
You can pick it up and put it in again.
Okay.
So you're gonna pick it up and put it back down.
I'm gonna my mage hand is gonna come to my mouth. I'm gonna lick the fingertips, and it's gonna go the candle.
Okay, so you snuff out the candle. Pride, are you still out of the room?
No.
Okay, so you came back in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back in the room, and then you pick up the flower and put it back down.
Yep.
Okay. Acid rains down again, and you now are all covered in that goopy acid again. So take a D4 of
Oh.
acid damage.
Does the
I
sigil on
keep-
the portal light up?
No.
I keep rolling so high on my damage.
I'm gonna really quickly activate my mantle of inspiration, and I just smile really nicely at everyone, and you get 8 temp HP.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I, however, do not. Just you guys. So I'm gonna rearrange my stuff actually.
Can I try stepping? I will let my foot touch the ground and tap the green sigil with my foot.
Okay. So you tap the green sigil, and acid comes raining down again. So do another D4
Oh.
of damage for everybody. But
really need
as
to
it comes raining down, you do notice that the green sigil on the doorway lights up.
All right,
Hey,
everybody
just
take a
need to-
sigil.
Blanca runs over to the blue one.
What's the
Not-
next?
not
What's the
walk-
next one?
Blue.
Oh,
Okay.
blue. And yeah.
Are you stepping into it?
Um yeah. Were people stepping into it? Blanca doesn't remember. She looks
Yes.
back at Pride.
Step.
Yes.
Step.
Then Blanca steps into it.
Okay. So Blanca steps into it, and this chill just kind of like fills the room, and everybody take a D4 of cold damage. Actually, everybody do a Constitution save first.
19.
19.
At 20.
Good. You're fine.
17.
Fine.
17.
You're good. Barb, what was yours?
Oh, it was a 21.
Oh, then you guys are all fine. Okay, perfect. So you step in there, no problem. It feels really cold, but all of you are kind of able to like hunker into yourselves a little bit to kind of fight off this chill. As it kind of, it feels like it's that cold that like goes through your clothes. You know, like no matter what
Ugh.
layer you wear, it just goes right through, and you just feel it. It's that kind of cold, but no damage taken. And as you stand there, the blue sigil starts to light up.
What was the next
Oh,
one?
it's working.
But
Purple.
that
Purple
reminds me,
one.
you are all still covered in acid, so take another D4 of acid damage.
Oh no. This is not nice. Beanie.
What was the next sigil?
Purple.
I will stand in purple.
Okay, so you go stand in purple, and it gets dark again, and all of you take a D4 of necrotic damage, and the most horrifying image just fills your minds, whatever that might be. Clean teeth, forgetting your lines of something, not being able to fly, um, remembering everything, just kind of fills your
Oh, no.
minds. And then the purple sigil lights up.
I'm going to take an action to wipe the acid off.
Okay.
I was gonna do
Same.
the same. Yeah.
If we
Okay.
can do that, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you can take
take
you
out-
can take your time
I
to do it.
pass out scarves to everyone to wipe off the acid.
It's like
Okay,
mopping
perfect.
it
And
up.
it's goopy enough to just get enough of it off that it's no longer like hurting you. Your skin's kind of red a little bit, but it's just more irritated than anything else.
Blush.
Right, what's the next one then?
Yellow.
Orange.
Or is it orange? Oh, I wrote it down.
Orange and then yellow.
Okay, then Barb steps forward.
Okay, Barb steps into the orange one, and that same fiery coal comes raining down. Everybody take a D4 of fire damage.
Oh God. Right.
Now, mind you, all of these things, as they kind of fall down, they kind of just dissipate and disappear. So there's nothing else in the room after this all happens, except for the acid. Oddly enough.
All right. Take
I
us
love-
home, Reginald.
I love how, just point of order, Pride is in like this poison ivy esque venom. We've got Blanca in the frozen white, where it's easy to forget where you are. We've got Knots with his decaying teeth in the necrotic one. Barb, whose flame cannot be touched by any other in fire. And Reginald and his platonic love is going to step into the light.
Attic.
Perfection.
Did
All
we
right,
just
so
become
you-
the Power Rangers?
He
I
did.
think so.
And
Correct.
Suddenly-
Promiscuous not here.
He's sort
Suddenly,
of.
a
Suddenly.
blue Earth genasi with green hair.
just pops up and tells you, Rangers, the city of Angel Grove is in
Teenagers with
danger.
attitude.
And you just have these spirit animals that all of a sudden come to you. Okay, so you step into the yellow one, and the room just fills with this bright flash, and everybody take a D4 of radiant damage. And as you all, your eyes are just adjusting to the brightness. It's kind of like, like when the flash goes off right in front of your face, and you're kind of blinded for a moment. And as you do that, you all look over at this archway, and all of them are lit up. And the doorway is now filled with this like swirly blue, what looks like liquid.
Barb is gonna saunter on over, and is just
Okay.
gonna hold her hand out behind her for someone to take it.
Pride takes it.
I'm gonna.
And then Reginald, you comment?
Right behind you.
And we all step through the inky darkness of this portal.
Are you all holding hands?
Yep.
Reginald's not holding anybody's hand.
I am
Okay.
holding
I imagine-
Reginald's hand forcefully.
Regina is.
Yeah, I imagine Regina's pinching his earlobe.
Okay, Regina's pinching the earlobe. You were the only one not holding hand, or
Oh no,
are you gonna
can I?
fight this?
Can I? I'm gonna fight this. Can I hold on to him? It's to be safe. It's to be safe. It's not to invade your personal space.
No personal space. I do not consent to this grapple.
Can
Okay,
I
so
attempt to grab some cloth then and not your hand?
No, we're good. I'll hold Regina's head.
The
Hmm.
spirit
Okay.
that counts. Let's go.
okay, so
Okay.
if you're gonna grab on, either do acrobatics or strength, and Reginald either do sleight of hand or do acrobatics to avoid it.
I'll
No.
I'll pull
No,
my rapier.
if he says I do not consent to you, I will not touch him.
Okay, so the four of you hold hands.
Personal
You and
space.
Regina hold hands, and you guys make forward, and you smack into this puddle.
Well,
That's kind of like being like slapped with water.
Reginald, I
Right.
think you need to hold a hand.
I'll place my hand on top of. I'll place my hand on top of Barb's head.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be mine.
All right, that's good enough. And as you all go through, you just go through this goopy blue swirly vortex, and it's just this kind of like swirl. As you all kind of pop out right in front of the building that you were all standing in front of when you started this mess.
Right.
did we win?
Oh. That's annoying. Can
You
we
see
go back?
Court's kind of
can we-
standing behind you guys, like, "Oh yeah, you guys have a good time."
Where was
We
the Queen of
just-
Puzzles?
Say most people don't come out that way. Most people come out through the main door. How'd you do
Yeah.
that?
We solved the puzzles.
All right, well that's good.
Did we just go through the underworld's escape room?
I think we did.
I
yeah.
think we did. Yeah.
Yes. So where's our prize? We were promised a jar.
Reginald, why don't you take a look at Regina?
I look over at Regina.
And in her little tiny claws, there's a little tiny jar, and it's got like these little like swirly doodads kind of floating all around in it. It's just holding this little tiny jar.
Oh, I will give her the other lollipop in trade.
And straight.
Aww.
Thank you,
Indiana
sweet-
Jones esque. Just
I mean, that's cute.
Thank you, sweetheart. Well, we've got.
itty bitty.
It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It really is.
No judgment, but
Where's
Yeah.
Permiske?
Also, Barb, no offense. I don't think you should hold it.
probably not. With the whole
Okay.
cast
Yes.
thing is
Yeah.
You want me to hold it?
I think
That's
Regina liked
fine.
holding it.
Yeah, I think Regina's responsible.
Okay, that's fair enough. Just need
I'll
vast
ha-
supply of lollipops.
How tiny is this little jar?
It's small enough to hold in little crab claws.
I'm going to hand it to Regina, who will
Okay,
tuck
she-
into
she
her
rel-
shell.
She reluctantly pulls back with the sucker, like not wanting to give it up.
No. I'll give it back, sweet pea. I promise. Just pop that in your shell.
Yeah. And just takes it.
I imagine she goes into her shell.
Yep.
Comes back,
Mhm.
and is now like reaching for the sucker,
Yep,
which
exactly.
I will give to her.
All right, and with that, that is it for tonight, guys.
Ooh.
Oh,
Woo.
my brain hurts.
Yeah, same.
It's
Oh
probably
my
because of the
God.
crown. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, the horns.
The crown. Oh.
Heavy is the head and all that.
Yeah, so you put the tiara back on. All right. Well, like I said, that's it. So thank you everybody for watching. It was so exciting to see our team members go through all of these puzzles. You guys did way better than I thought you were going to. That was in fact the order and where everybody was supposed to stand. And that was the correct combination for the weird door thing. I didn't think you guys were gonna get that one. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you all for watching. That was fantastic. So, quick announcements for the next week. We still have merch, so make sure that you go check that out at Woodworking.com. Use code 5% chance. That's 5, the sign, percent. Percent? Yeah, percent, and then chance for 10% off stickers, everything in the store, all that fun stuff. We'll be here next week, same time, same channel, same bat place, all that fun stuff. Let's see. So next week, I believe it's 7 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. Ash and Shay Committee will be there. Make sure you stay tuned for our Twitter and all the social medias for any future updates and anything else that goes on. Once again, I am Alexander the Dad on TikTok. Let's see who's gonna leave us out. Dan.
I'm Dan the Baker on all the social medias. Happy to have you here.
All right, Pride.
Sin, sensationally.me on most socials, and anything different will be in the chat.
All right, Blanca.
S Round D&D on TikTok and YouTube.
All right, not Pearly.
I am Jaros1 on TikTok and Instagram.
And finally, our crabby duo.
Hello, operator, both on Twitch and TikTok. Say goodbye, Regina.
Bye, Regina.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, everybody, for watching. I'm so excited to see what our party is going to do next week. So make sure you stay tuned. It's going to be fantastic. And we are getting so close to the end, maybe, possibly. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. I have something fantastic planned for our end in, I think, like 1, 2, maybe 3 episodes coming up. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But once again, thank you so much and have a great night.
Toodles.
Bye, everybody.
Mwah.